Hello everyone, and welcome to the first pedicure video on this YouTube channel. So let's jump straight in, shall we? So the first thing we do before every pedicure is an analysis of the foot. So here you can see we have some callus buildup on the side of the foot here, and on the center, and on the little toe. Let me tell you a bit about this gentleman. He works in the construction sphere, so he wears safety shoes quite a lot, which contributes to a lot of this callus buildup that you see here. But even then, he's not the worst that we've seen. So, at the start of every pedicure, we always wash the foot thoroughly. We recommend this a lot to our clients, especially as you saw me do there, to wash between the toes, because that is the leading cause of fungal infection. When there is dirt and sweat and buildup, it's the perfect conditions for a fungal infection to appear. So now moving on to the fun bit, the actual pedicure. Here I'm using a technique called PodoDisc. PodoDisc pedicures is one of my personal favorites. As you can see here that actually I'm using a bit of a different disc than maybe you've seen before if you've seen about this technique. I very much prefer to use an umbrella disc. Now, not everyone likes this disc themselves. I know that when I was first learning, actually, my educator told me that she does not like these discs at all, and you can test them if you like, but she kind of recommends the normal ones. I went against her words and I tested it myself, and I fell in love with this disc quite quickly. The main reason being is in this technique, you need to hold the disc at a degree to the foot. This is sometimes difficult with a normal flat disc, but with this umbrella-shaped one, which already has a bit of a dome, a bit of an angle, it's perfect because it holds the angle itself and it puts less pressure on the hand and on the wrist, which of course is such an added bonus. So you can see here that this is the first step of this pedicure actually. Normally this pedicure takes 1 to 3 steps depending on the condition of the feet. This is because we go up in gritness. So the gritness is the abrasiveness of the disc and how fine or coarse it is. So here you can see I'm starting with a 100 grit disc, which is one of the more abrasive ones to remove the bulk of the keratinized skin where you can see the calluses. Then, as you see we progress, we'll go up in abrasiveness. So we'll go from an 100 grit to 180 and then to 320. You'll see here I just quickly showed what soap I'm using actually to wash the foot. We mostly in the salon use the cosmetics cart. This is an Israeli company which deals with feet specifically, and they have a wide range of products for every type of condition, from the very bad condition of the feet to perfectly good ones that just need a bit of maintenance. They also have a wonderful feet care line, from creams to stuff for hyperhidrosis feet, which are those who excessively sweat, to even a product called Red and Itchy, which helps with kind of infections and redness. So again, here you can see me just using the disc to go over the whole bottom of the foot, and this gets off the bulk of just that keratinized skin. As I'd said closer in the beginning, this gentleman actually doesn't have the worst condition of feet that we normally see with those who wear safety shoes. But why are safety shoes such a big issue, especially in the UK where we have a lot of industrial work? Well, safety shoes are very hard, firm, and often not picked correctly for the foot. A lot of people get them in too small of a size, and therefore there is a lot of pressure that goes onto the foot and forces the skin to build up layers to protect itself from constant rubbing and pressure, which is why we get keratinized skin. So here you can see I'm using the 320 grit now. This is known as the polishing grit because it's the softest, it's the finest, and it gives the skin this kind of membrane that makes it very nice and shiny and feel wonderful, just like a baby's bottom. So yeah, I love this pedicure, as you can see, and it can be used on a wide range of people, but mostly this pedicure we use for quite good conditioned feet because you can't really use this when there are layers and layers and layers of keratinized skin. Unfortunately, it just will keep overheating the client because remember, this is a rotating disc that can burn if you keep it in one place for too long, or it will, take off too many layers of the skin and then actually end up being quite painful for the client. But If done properly, it should be done amazingly, and the client should feel the softness of their new feet, as to say. Another big added bonus of this pedicure actually is that it can be used in combination with a lot of other ones. So previously I showed you the company Cart. They have a chemical peel available for the feet as well, which is through the use of chemicals, it helps remove keratinized skin quite, effectively. And this can be used in combination with that for very rubbery, hard keratinized skin types. I also use it with the company Elim, which is kind of like the same as Cart, where you use chemicals to help remove that keratinized skin, but it's a bit of a milder solution than the Cart one is. So here you can see, to finish off, I'm actually using the Cart oil, which is such a wonderful oil. I recommend it to everyone. It's got so many essential oils and just a lot of sterilizing and disinfecting agents and just healing agents that work wonderfully on the skin. And I'm just using the naked disc, just the metal, to very much use heat to put the oil into the skin and make it, last and give it that shiny effect that PodoDisc pedicure is known for. And if you've seen pictures on our Instagram or on other Instagrams before, because yeah, this is just, as you can see, the final result. Um, and it's just an amazing pedicure overall. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and you've enjoyed the information I've thrown at you, and I'll see you soon in the next video.